Hey there, Cancer. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the flow right here on YouTube. I am Asmari. If you are new here, this is a space where we grow together, we sow together, and we move together with the sole intention of becoming the best versions of ourselves, of course. If you are new, this Soulversation is targeted to all the cancers. That is, if you have Cancer as your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, or as a stellium, or even as your north node. Yeah, as your north node. So that would apply for you as well. If not, feel free to check out any of the other readings. Interesting, your energy came out first. Feel free to check out any of the other readings on the channel. If this doesn't resonate, please don't force the messages to fit because they won't fit for every single Cancer, okay? Alrighty, so Cancer, that's such interesting energy. The fact that your major arcana came out as the first cards. Also, message, I feel like Cancer, you've been like, you know the way you have like one thought and then another thought comes? Like, I feel like you've been having like thought diarrhea. I know that's a really weird like imagery to like, you get what I mean, like just one thought after the other after the other after the other. Is like even before you finish thinking one thought, another thought has come, and another one, and another one. Yeah, that's the energy that I'm getting for you guys. But maybe it's also that like you're thinking about something so rapidly that like different scenarios are playing out in your head. And I'm hearing the words I never said. Is that like a song by Skylar Grey? The words I never said. Skylar Grey and Eminem, I think. Yeah, so maybe that's what's running through your mind. You're like, running through my head, all the things you said, all the things you said. Whoa, in my head, zombie, zombie, zombie. You have a lot of, like, that was like a medley of songs. Like, anyway, makes sense though. I feel like right now you are just feeling a lot thought-wise. When I see swords, many of the times it indicates your thoughts, whatever is running through your head. It sounds like zombies are running through your head or things that wounded you before, because the Nine of Wands for me is the wounded warrior type of like energy. So I feel like maybe you're just replaying a lot of things in your head regarding people, places, and situations in, you know, which made you feel backstabbed, or in which maybe you may have been the one backstabbing someone. I don't know. Take the energy as it resonates. Yeah, and I feel like those things might be with regards to your home space. So it might be with regards to where you live. It might be with regards to your own stability, you know, mastering your stability. So you might feel like you're thinking a lot, and so you're working on mastering how to feel stable even when those thoughts come into your mind. That's the type of energy that I'm getting for you. For others of you, this regret type of energy might be with regards to a relationship. Maybe you feel like you didn't put in enough effort, or you feel like, you know, you put in too much effort. Take it how it resonates. So starting off your main energy, we have the Chariot and we have the King of Pentacles. By the way, the zodiac energies I have on the board that are prominent, I have double Cancer energy with the Chariot and the Moon. I have Sagittarius, Libra, Aries. So those might be prominent placements in your chart. They may be your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, whatever it is, but they're prominent in your chart. Or they may be people that you were dealing with, or that this scenario has to deal with. Cool. Alrighty, so here you are with the Chariot and the King of Pentacles. So this is you basically taking charge of your stability. So for a lot of you, yes, it might apply to like your finances, within, anything that circumvents the word stability. This is you just choosing to take charge of everything that you feel like you may have not done so well before. That's what I'm feeling with this type of energy. Just choosing to be the best and most abundant part of yourself that you can be. For me, that's higher self energy as well. Forgiving yourself and the way you used to deal with finances. That's what I'm feeling, because we have the Fool and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is you deciding, to take a risk on maybe there was something that you wanted to invest in, or someone that you wanted to invest in. And now it makes sense, because with that song, The Words I Never Said, that makes sense. Maybe, you had somebody that you were in a relationship with and it ended and you never got to say certain things, or it never even began because you were unable to say certain things. And Cancer, we know you. Like, you guys, it takes a while for you to open up to people, to things. So yeah, that's the type of energy that I'm feeling with this. So I feel like for a lot of my Cancers who are watching are feeling risque, feeling, brave enough to go and propose something. So it could be a proposal for, to make things right. That's what I'm feeling mostly. A proposal to make things right, where like I feel like you're just going out of your way to make things right. So whether that's you acknowledging that you went wrong somewhere, yeah, you're just choosing to make things right, especially because maybe the person or the situation that you were dealing with really put you in a difficult situation, and this is you acknowledging that it was your choice, that you made this choice, and the choice is now reflecting to you. Yeah, it's just reflecting back. Like, you get what I mean? The way you can choose to go left and then there's a traffic jam, or you can choose to go right and the road is absolutely clear. So like when you choose to go left and there's a traffic jam, you're like, I chose to go left. So that's you. Like, I feel like the energy of just like accountability, like I did this and so I get it, yeah, which is beautiful. We love accountability over here. That's how we grow as souls, yeah. So we have the Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So what this tells me is that maybe you may be recognizing that you did take somebody for granted, and it was not an equal give and take situation, that maybe you were the one taking too much from the situation. That's what I feel. Or you may have been giving too much, but I feel like it's taking too much, because no, it could actually be both ways, because even when you give too much in a situation, there's that energy of being accountable, that, yes, I actually went out of my way to overgive, and now I'm in this financial pit, or you were in a situation where you took too much from a person and now you want to go and make things right by that person. Yeah. So this is you choosing to just be blunt about the whole situation. Maybe in the past you were really like super defensive, and Cancers, we love you so much. But that defensiveness is like I think it's the whole essence of your being, right? Because you have this like cushy, soft interior, and your shell is there for that exact purpose, to be defensive, right? And so you're choosing to see how, maybe your defensiveness was your downfall, and in being honest about that and walking away from the illusions that you may have perpetuated in the situation, or the illusions that you chose to tell yourself, to make yourself feel better about a situation. You're deciding to walk away from all of these things. And I feel like that walking away also involves the walking away from all of the people, places, and things in your life that don't serve you. Because, once you start this energy of becoming accountable, being able to look at your mistakes and being like, okay, I messed up here. What else in my life? Like, I feel this whole energy of like spring cleaning, so to speak. And it's something that started like around the full moon, which was last week. So kudos to you guys. Or it could be like a cycle of the last 9 full moons, right? So that's like within the cycle of the past few like 7 to 8 months. Don't quote me on that, but like around that time, like a period of time, almost a year, let's say that. And look what happens when you're accountable. Look what happens when you are able to be honest with yourself and be able to look at your flaws and admit them and want to grow from them, because I just said this on my most recent episode of the Flow podcast, called Never Be the Same Again, where I said that most of the time we look at failure as a horrible thing, but like failures are like setups for success, right? Because if you look at like even like just Christianity, like the history of Christianity, God always chose failures, the proverbial failures of society, to carry on his message, to be vessels of the highest love and light. And so look where that's leading you, Cancer, into a cycle of newness, into a cycle where you are victorious because you have been able to proverbially kick out everything, every person, every place that does not serve you, anything that was stopping your wheel of fortune from turning, right? And that's God's spirit universe with that hand right there coming out, turning the wheel for you, because you have learned that when you are not only blunt, but when you then learn how to have healthy boundaries, how to be discerning, I'm hearing discerning a lot, how to be discerning, then you propagate the energy of justice in your life, right? And just being able to think clearly and move from this space of I'm a horrible failure. Like for me, when I see Ten of Swords, like this is just negative thoughts, negative words, using horrible spells. Like, because if you ask me, part of, casting spells is the way you speak. And so you're choosing to change that around, change the way that you speak for your prosperity. I feel like you are learning how to spell for abundance, speaking abundance into your life, and also atoning for the things that you may have done in the past that you feel like put you wherever you may feel that you are at. So Cancer, that was beautiful and short and sweet. Well done. I'm so proud of you. If you want to tap in for more readings, you can check out Patreon or buy me a coffee. But if not, I'll see you next time. Namaste.